between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, flicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Here's a give to Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Georgia going up tempo. They go right back to him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third down, here's Frazier. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down. Pulls and fires complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Throwing, Ncaa. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hurricane. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton, buying some time. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside, it's Fletcher. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Offense changing the play. Here's Ncaa to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Kringle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Gets it out fast. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a...
Looking for a big play. He's got it down the left. Off and right. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Hurricanes in the hurry up. Running inside. It's Pringle. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Lofton. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the 1st down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Ncaa bringing the heat. And they got it.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their 1st. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looking to throw at Stockton. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. On the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On the snap, it's Fletcher. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. The Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that. Physical, and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Fletcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll go with Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast.
Got it! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Throwing, Mensah. Touchdown, Miami! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff for Frazier. Picked up 8 yards there, third down and 2. So they're facing third and short from the 25. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulldog. Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he added the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that's what you want to see from your squad. You want to see resilience. On the very last drive, the opponent tied the game up. So you're not wasting any time. You're not saying, well, our offense will come out, drive the ball down. No. We're going to do this right here, right now. We're taking the kickoff. We're letting our guy do his thing out in space, getting blocks, racing off into the open field, all the way back for a touchdown. And just like that, they retake the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But
he's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
Trying to set up the screen. Inside the 25. Snags it, and there's running room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog! The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own. The extra point here would tie the game.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The give to the back. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Canes decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He's got it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the move, it's Phillips. Makes a pass to Marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
And this run defense, man, they've got to do a better job down the stretch. Like, they've got to stop the run. Can't let them...
Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it. It's Frazier. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he tags on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Here's Ncaa to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
4th quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. Complete downfield. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Finds his big tight end. Not gonna make it. Can't get the 2-point conversion, and they fail to take the lead here in the 4th. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. Georgia trying to use every second on this clock. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get...
Got a little grass. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open back with a score of their own.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Ncaa. Oh, they're after him. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's taking a deep shot. Complete to the right. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
He just took a shot down the field, didn't get it, so you've got time for one more play. Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to come up with it, but, man, we have seen crazy things happen in college football.
Might be calling a hot route. Here's Darian Ncaa to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Last chance. Ball into the end zone. It's caught. It's caught for the touchdown. No time left on the clock, and they're down by 2.
Well, they came up with a massive touchdown, but this next play is even bigger. You need a 2-point conversion to tie this thing. There are only seconds left on the game clock. This is the play that people will point back to if they get it that maybe won them the game.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or is it over right here? The snap sets up to throw. Pass is incomplete. The two-pointer is no good, and this game is over. They tried to force overtime, and the defense denied it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back and forth.